Hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace a spring on a VW Passat or Volkswagen Passat, as this one was broken. So let's get straight into it. So gotta open the bonnet. Oh yeah, this is really heavy. Gotta pull this weather stripping off, and there's two little clips here. It's got to pull out. There's one there, and that's it. I think on this one there's only one clip, and you can lift this up or take it completely off. You don't have to. I'm just leave it like this. And there's 1, 2, and 3 bolts you gotta loosen. Don't completely loosen them. Just loosen halfway. You could take 2 off, but the main concept behind it is if you loosen these now, it'll make your life a bit easier. Because since we're doing it from the floor and not on a ramp or using any impact tools, it should be pretty easy for us lot. So yeah, loosen 2 of them and make sure one of them is fairly loose and not seized up, because if they're seized you're gonna have to chop them off. So yeah, let's get that done. So you can loosen 2 of them completely. This one I'm gonna tighten up because I know this one we changed this last time. Let's get these off. Right, so that's 2 out. Now we've got that last one and we're gonna take that off at the end. Yeah, that's what we got to deal with. So we did just buy a spring, so now we need to buy a shocker top. The shocker top got damaged now. Now I think the common on these Volkswagens were in the winter time, when the spring breaks, they tend to damage the shocker tops as well. Sometimes they can get saved, sometimes they don't. So yeah, we go get a shocker top now for this. Right, so we got to loosen the dry shaft bolt, which is a 24mm double hex. And if you see here, I'm putting a screwdriver in. This is so that the disc or the wheel doesn't move, so I can put a lot of torque into that bolt. These are fairly tight, so I suggest using a breaker bar. So we need to take off this 10mm bolt. Then we've got to take these two 21s. There's one down there and there's one down here. But before we take them off, we need to push the piston back, so you can get a screwdriver in between there and then pull it back. Once you've done that, just take off the 221s, pull it up, get rid of that 10mm bolt, then you can move this all the way to the one side. So let's get that done.
Like Picasso.
Forgot to quickly mention, there's also an ABS receiver unplug as well. Right, now that we've taken all that off, you got to now take off the drop link, which is a 17 or an 18. Got 2 of them, them nuts, take them off, and then you want to take off this track rod end off as well, away from the hub. So then you're only going to be left with the ball joint, which is these 3 bolts there. And once you've taken that off, then this is all going to be swinging off. Then you got to take off that one bolt on the top and the whole leg will come out. Right, so we've taken off the bolts that go towards the ball joint onto the wishbone arm. We've pushed the wishbone arm down, and we've put a 16 socket through there. That's my technique. I put my palm against it to pop this dry shaft out. Now the dry shaft, I'd suggest hide it, holding it up, or you can just leave it, and it should be fine. So we need to take off that 130 nut that we've got to take off from the top, and then this whole leg will come out. So you need a spring compressor kit. This will compress the spring and enable us to put the spring onto the, well, put a new spring onto the new shocker. So yeah, let's get that done. Right, so to clamp this, yeah, just hide yourself. To clamp this spring, you need to use some called a spring clamp. Now it's a bit dangerous, so I'd suggest going to a garage to get this fitted in, but we managed to do it. So we've replaced the spring and we've replaced the shocker top, or the shocker top was broken. Now we just do the reverse step, build it all back up, and we're all done. So sorry guys, I missed out a key point here. So when you put in the shocker top, or well, the shocker back in, on top of the shocker top there is a marking on the top which faces towards the back of the car. So it's very important that you put the shocker in the right way, otherwise it won't sit right. So I'll remark it right now, and you basically got to put it in the same way you took it out. This is all of it all built up. New spring. Don't know if you can see the new shocker. The new shocker. Just need to tighten up these three 13 bolts. It's all done.
Hey, we're the monkeys. We just monkey on. Lovely jubbly. It broke from fucking top.
Why did you get to use this?
Is this your first time using it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I blessed it.
It's true that you don't like to
I fucking told you not to lift it up. Look at flip a couple of days ago. Stop using all my wipers.
What the fuck? That's making a nasty noise.
It's just the wiper, isn't it?